I hear Richmond's getting ready to have a big birthday, and we are a big part of Richmond's history. This first weekend in June will be our 29th consecutive year to have our summer games here in Richmond. Well, this year it's going to be a little over 1,000 athletes, 400 to 500 coaches, probably 600 to 700 family members. And we're building back from COVID, of course, but in normal years, we bring probably close to 4,000 people into town. We fondly call Richmond our home away from home. So through the course of 29 years, right, tens of thousands of athletes, volunteers have converged in Richmond this first weekend in June. And it is truly our home away from home because we get a reception like no other place. We're wanted here in Richmond. The city and the university goes out of their way to make sure we have everything we need to make the games special and to make it a great experience for everybody. We're a volunteer-driven organization, so we depend on volunteers. And so what's really special, I think, about Special Olympics is not only what we provide to the athletes we serve, but how we serve the community, because we bring the community in. They get a firsthand, hands-on opportunity to work with our athletes in a unified way. And so whether it's cheering them on at the track, serving lunches, timing at the track, we've got a lot of local businesses, some churches that come on and they provide some activities and things in Olympic Town. It's just a great way for everybody to interact. I always say that the opening ceremonies in the Ravine is what it kicks the weekend off, it sets the tone. And when we have beautiful weather like we tend to have here at that time of year, when you walk into the Ravine, when there's thousands of Special Olympics athletes and their coaches and their family members, and they're all in their team colors, it's an amazing sight to see. And then you can just feel the buzz, because the athletes have traveled. Many have traveled 3, sometimes even 4 hours to get here. And they're excited, they're ready to get the games kicked off. So I love summer games, I love all of it, but the opening ceremonies are really what sets it off. I want to go back and say the thing that hasn't changed is the hospitality of Richmond, and that's a good thing. It's been consistent. I have never once felt that we weren't wanted here, so I like the fact that hasn't changed. But all the obvious things that have changed are like the things with technology, right? A lot of things are easier. We can communicate better with people, do more things, offer more things. It's just grown in so many ways. So it's good to have change, but I like the fact that it's consistent here in Richmond and the support is wonderful. Well, the Summer Games this year kick off on Friday, June the 2nd, with our opening ceremonies, which will be at 6 o'clock in the Ravine. And after opening ceremonies, right around 7:15 or so, we will have some competition Friday night at the track and at the intramural fields with bocce. Then we kick off things on Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, and competition at 4 venues, track, bocce, soccer, and gymnastics. We'll go till about 3 o'clock. And everybody will kind of go rest for a little bit, and then we get ready for the closing ceremonies and the dance, which will be at 7 o'clock. And I mentioned that the opening ceremonies are in the Ravine, the closing ceremonies and the dance will be at the Powell Plaza. We still need some volunteers, and you can do that by visiting www.soky.org. Click the Volunteer Now button, and you'll get hooked up.